Got that Nintendo down. Oh yeah. Nintendo down. Back in it. Yeah. Get it right like a delight down. Alright. We got the iced tea. We're ready to go? Okay. Ready to do this Nintendo session? Oh. Burning my ass to a crisp down. Uh, I'm gonna get your Krispy Kreme donuts right here now. You better recognize. Trying to electrocute me, dog. I don't think so. About to get downed. Yeah. So the storms are rolling in. Hopefully they don't. They're not thunder. I don't think they start thunderstorming until like tomorrow. Got my food layout now. Got my trunk. Ready to boogie cookie? Well, then. About to get your ass beat, boy. There we go. About to get an ass whooping in the house. Oh. Stop all that mess, G. The epic with the dragon down. Oh, dang. Putting the whoop down on my ass, Holmes. The whoop down? You better chill with all that shit, down. Oh, shit. Oh. Punk ass bitch. You really want to step to me, bitch? I'll show you something, down. Oh, what a biatch. Bitch. Let's slap this hoe, dog. Yeah, got the storms coming in, but guess what? Tomorrow is right. Tomorrow we're getting the McDonald's. Probably if the weather's not too bad. So if the weather's not too bad, it's McDonald's time. Yep, McDonald's. Feel that. Oh. bitch. And move my ass down. Running out of weapons now. My shit doesn't even come in until. Trying to get me down. Bitch. Motherfucker. Shit. Bitch. Motherfucker. Shit. Bitch. Motherfucker. Shit. Bitch. Shit. In the butthole, dog. How did it feel in your butthole, dog? In the butthole. How did it feel in your butthole, dog? In your butthole. How did it feel in your butthole? In your butthole. How did it feel up your butthole, butthole? Felt like a hoe. And then at the other part, you'd say like, felt like a hoe. If you wanted to make the song better. Cause it felt like a hoe. Hey, ho. What we doing? What we doing? Yo, yo, yo. Cause I stabbed you in your asshole. So is that we're getting closer to Saturday's the Tesla takedown day, whatever that means. All right, Tesla takedown. What? The Tesla takedown. What in the world? All right, I am looking for somewhere specific. Down. Looking for the. You know what's up. You know how the song goes? It goes. No, the song should go like. That's pretty much how they wrote it there. I took my shirt off. I get the nerds off. Playing in my underwear. Playing video games in my underwear. Cause I don't care. play video games in my underwear every day, every way. You know what's up. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody knows where the wind blows, but they ain't got my hose. Everybody knows up. Eh, 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 eh. So I glide in to the mushroom tree land. Eh, mushroom tree land. I got my paraglider. I am a rider. I am a fighter. Flame igniter. Uh, 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 eh. You gotta hurry though, Dome. Time is of the essence. Ah, I failed my mission. Yeah, because I wasn't like. Uh, din, 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 din. Here's the deal. Keep it real. Name is Wheel. I got the zeal. Banana peel. Or you like an orange? Hmm, like an orange. Hmm, get my car and you know I'm gonna star in like a mirage. Hmm, headed to the garage. Hmm, yes. Hmm. Alright, so here's the operation situation. We need to operate. We have an operation situation. Yo, that it out. First, we gotta get this bird right here. All right, we didn't check our Texas two-step lottery tickets because yeah, we could have won. We could have totally busted, but uh, yeah, if we'll check them like when the time comes for that. So it's not. When the time comes. Uh, uh, uh. Yo, yo, when the time comes. When the time comes to do my thing. I'm gonna fly with my wings, yeah. Mm, when the times come, gonna get me some booty, booty. It's fun to play the game if you know how to play. Otherwise, then you fade. Do, 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 do. Life ain't no lemonade. Do, do, do. It's blues come down like the rain. Do, do, do. You know what's up? Internet, worldwide, dog. Oh, did they sentence Johnny Somali yet? Um, yeah. it's kind of strange because he's in a strange downward spiral because yeah, it's if you're in like a uh, paradoxical downward spiral, like one that you're not even aware of. You know, I think Johnny Somali is too young to uh, know about his consequences, how much it's going to mean for his future. You know, yeah, but people out there winning Darwin awards and stuff. You know, it's bound to happen, especially with young men, young women too. But yeah, I guess I kind of benefited from my when I was in my early 20s. I benefited from kind of having a healthy respect for my grandparents and my elders and my parents a little bit. And I was the only bad thing I would do is what everybody can do at 21, which is drink. But I kept that kind of in check for a while. It didn't get it only sometimes maybe got out of control, but it was really if you're drinking like in your early 20s and everybody else is drinking at clubs and bars, it seems kind of natural, and it doesn't seem like I mean unless you're just getting like totally hammered and making an ass of yourself like every single fucking time, then people notice. But if you're just blending in with the boys with the beer, you know, having the beer at the club or the pub, then no one really like, or you're at the party, you know. And I wasn't getting in trouble with it early on necessarily. So I had this one friend that was getting in trouble with alcohol a lot, and he got the cops called on him. He pulled a knife out on a party. I mean, he was doing all sorts of crazy shit. And I don't think he went to jail for the knife. I don't think they called the police because he didn't stab anybody. He just threatened everybody with a knife at his house when he was really like wasted because a girl he saw a girl that was kind of hot kissing a dude, and he thought he was with that girl. The only thing, yeah, actually both the incidents he flipped out because of girls. That really bothered him if girls rejected him. That would send him into a homicidal. Uh, yeah, that would send him to a very dark place. And yeah, did girl rejection send me to a dark place? It never made me want to like hurt people though. So yeah, that's a good thing. Um, let's do this. This is like one of the shittiest shrine quests because it's a bitch because you got to wait for the blood moon to come. It's such a ass. It's like it's actually this is my least favorite fucking shrine quest in this entire game. It's such a pain in the ass to do this one. It's not impossible. You just have to wait to the next blood moon. But I don't like waiting around for this shit. But anyway, we're just gonna get it out of the way because it's one that I know about. All right. Yeah, I think when I turned 21, I really didn't have a problem with drinking or anything. Um, I mean, when I turned 21, I enjoyed drinking just a beer with my friends, and so I think it was only like when I was 22 when I was like that I thought, oh man, I'm kind of overdoing it, you know. get kind of reckless a little bit with it. And then 23, it was just the same thing. It was just an occasional six pack, but mostly it was just, going to work and all that. And then um, maybe 24 is when, the gloves kind of came off with alcohol a little bit. When, um, yeah. I had this next door neighbor alcoholic guy, and he was always offering free beer, free scotch and stuff because he was retired and he was a really nice guy, I guess. Um, yeah, I think he was just like drinking because he was lonely, and he was like, besides being an alcoholic, obviously, but he wanted people to be around him because, um, you know, he just wanted a big social life, so that's why. And a way you can get quick friends if you offer free beer and scotch. He discovered, so that's what. He wasn't creepy about being lonely and needing a friend, even though he had a wife and a family and a daughter. They just didn't. It's probably his daughter didn't call him much or something, or his social life wasn't really all that hot. So he was just longing in his retirement for companions, drinking buddies. And man, waiting for this blood moon pisses me off, dude. So I don't know how long I have to wait for it. And then like I think um, even though I went to the clubs like at 21, sometimes with my friends, in bars sometimes. Um, I think 24 is when you know me and my buddies were going out big time. Not every night, obviously, but it seemed so exciting when I was like 20, 22, and then my friend would call me and it would be like Friday night. Hey, hey, let's go hit it. Let's go hit the club. It just seemed like so exciting back then. And now it wouldn't be exciting at all. I just be like, oh, that's shit. Oh yeah, that's true. I did. I went to my friend's rock band a lot when I was 22. So I guess there was a lot of drinking going on there, but I never got into any trouble per se for drinking and dancing around. Yeah, you don't get in trouble for that really unless you're hurting someone or get. No one cares as long as you're not like being an arsehole, being violent or something, fighting people, fucking up shit. Dude, waiting for this moon shit, the blood moon. Fucking this game. Fuck. Waiting for the fucking blood moon, dude. Fuck that. Yeah, so I worked at this Toshiba factory for a little while because my friends, um, yeah, so I lived with my friend Adam because I had some problems with my stepdad, like I usually always did, and because it's got to be like his way or the highway, or he acts like a bitch. So he acts pouty and gets irate and all that stuff. If things aren't his way, he gets an arsehole. So I'm living with my friend Adam for a while and his parents, and they have like a really big family. It's like uh, nuclear family, and he has like a sister, and I think he has a brother, and he has a really cool dad, and he has a really cool, kind of hot mom. Even though I didn't want to, I'm not gonna hit on his mom, a married woman, you know. So, but I did notice she was hot though. But I could definitely imagine her being like a baby boomer, like flower child back in the day, and like doing like smoking a joint, and like then listening to rock and roll music, stuff like that. Yeah, one time we were just talking in the kitchen, and then his mom was like, "Yeah, one time, I smoked a weed." She was like timid. It was kind of cute. She was like telling me she smoked weed one time. And the dad was really cool because he was watching Lord of the Rings all the time, and he had like Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring on repeat. Like in that it was new at that time back in the day, back in the early 2000s, and he had that shit on repeat. And so I worked at this factory, and it was like so. We got this job at Toshiba. We went to like when people couldn't find work and they had no experience, they would go. Me and my friends, so we weren't homeless. Uh, we go to the temporary job staffing, but it always really sucked. We usually got like shitty jobs, and this job was really dope. They're temporary work. And the employers uh, uh, aren't required to keep you on the job because they're not obligated to. It's kind of like a trial, and so you're a temporary worker, right? So it's not like you can become a permanent worker, but if you show skill and promise in that particular field. But me and my buddy were both 22 years old and knew each other from high school. And we were like, you know, we just need to do something, dude, because, or otherwise, what? Just fucking be homeless, I guess. Um, well, they do have a pretty vibrant homeless community back here, out in the whatever woods are left. It's where the homeless people hang out. So we didn't want to be that the bums in the woods over here. So we put together energy supply machines at this Toshiba factory for like I don't know. Did we last like 2 months? Did we last that long? I don't know. But it required we get up like at 5 in the morning, and then work began like at 6 a.m. or some shit. And we discovered that if we like to, dabble in a bit of drink and a bit of drugs, that the 5 o'clock uh, wake up time was not um, congruent with liquor. So I think it was one of those things that we learned the hard way. I think we had the vodka one night. We were out late partying, and then like we realized that we had to be at the job at 5 a.m. And it was just a learning experience because the whole day was just awful with the hangover. And so I think we learned our lesson pretty good, pretty hard. That if you have to wake up for a job at 5 a.m., don't drink. Pretty much. So you got to wait for this blood moon to happen, then you can do the thing. But what is it? 5:30 a.m. Okay. Well, this is bullshit. Now they probably have a secret to like a way you can do this faster and reveal the shrine, but I'm not gonna look it up because I don't give a fuck right now. Da 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 da. Ooh. Thing about having stab wounds is that man, I still feel them. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like a stabbing pain, basically. It's not as intense as the initial, but it's like it's almost like a residual, I guess you could say. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I'm just happy that none of my major organs were damaged, or there would have been hell to pay. Um, I could have watched a movie or something like that tonight, but I just felt like doing a game stream. So I guess it bothers me things that are unfinished, like this, all the shrines in this game. It bothers me. So I'm trying to be completist because this is my second run of Breath of the Wild, and so um, I haven't done a second run of Tears of the Kingdom yet. So, but this is my official second run of Breath of the Wild. Come on, Blood Moon. Yeah, I noticed that like trying to get people into dance music and electronic music can be hard because when I told Adam's mom about Daft Punk, she was like, "Oh, that's kind of like disco," and I was like, "Yeah, but like, I understand. Like, I guess in general, dance music has an element of disco. It has that fast beat and the pop sounds and all that stuff. A lot of piano, things of that nature. But electronic dance music is a lot more. I mean, to me, it's different. Electronic dance music. So to me, it's different than disco. In other words, but I mean, I could see how she made that comparison though. So I knew his parents were baby boomers like my parents, and that they listened to rock and psychedelic rock music and flower power music from the 1960s, 1970s. And so trying to get them into Daft Punk was kind of an uphill battle from the start. Yeah. Another night in my Groundhog Day here, my endless Groundhog Day. I didn't mean to throw my fire sword, my great, or no, I'm sorry, my flame blade. I don't have a great flame blade right now. I like how it, like, I love how the sword, it powers up the different tendrils. I love that, like, level of detail. I guess by comparison, it makes like lightsabers kind of boring. Just like a lightsaber is just a light stick. It glows. It's kind of cool, but it doesn't have these kind of like these intricacies. Dun. Yeah, the Powerball lottery this Saturday is $515 million. Yeah. Dun, dun. Today is McDonald's, so we kind of broke the tradition. For 2 weeks we had McDonald's Mondays, and I did think that was like funnier to have McDonald's right at the beginning of the week. But I guess we're back to the Friday schedule of McDonald's, which you know, uh, I'm blessed that I can have McDonald's at all. So yeah, I noticed that Houston, Texas, reaches the it has more evictions per capita than New York. Yeah. Welcome to Houston. It smells. There's too many fucking people. What is it? I don't know, whatever it is. 2.5 million people or something. It has more evictions than New York City. You'll love the traffic and the fucking gridlock. Welcome to Houston. Oh, and our shootings and our crime rate has been going up during the Biden Harris administration and the illegal aliens. Hooray. Yeah, I mean, I know ICE and Tom Homan and Trump are cleaning things up, but like the amount of damage that Biden Harris and the Democrats did to this country is like it takes a long time to find all the terrorists and all the fucking gangbangers and illegal aliens and stuff. So all the criminals unleashed. That takes a while to clean all that shit up. It doesn't happen overnight. So you still got to deal with the residual effects of a really awful administration. Dude, when is this blood moon gonna happen? This is bullshit. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, I'll just keep on doing it then. I'll just keep on fucking doing it until I can't do it no more. I'm a persistent motherfucker. Hell or High Water. Yeah, that was a good movie. Hell or High Water, huh? Yeah, I saw. I decided to watch it. It was kind of, um, yeah. I saw the memes. It was like, it said Captain Kirk is pursued by the dude, the Big Lebowski, and it's even funnier because the character is like really mellow, and he like sits around a lot, and it is kind of like I could see how somebody would have fun with. Oh, look, this is what happened with the dude. He became a sheriff in a small Texas town or whatever. Yeah, right. The dude went to the police academy. Whatever. That never happened. Actually, you can make the case that Hell or High Water is it's is part of the trilogy from The Big Lebowski to Crazy Heart to uh, it's like The Big Lebowski, Crazy Heart, and then he's like a country singer, and then he moves and becomes the sheriff somehow. It's not really a trilogy. They're different characters, but it's just kind of funny though. It's funny making trilogies in your own series that are not really series. Just finding connections. It's like that's a fun game. Welcome to Groundhog Hell. If I wasn't in a time loop, would I do different various methods of suicide? I don't know if I would go that far to. I guess you'd have to die to reset the next day though, like Edge of Tomorrow or Groundhog Day. Yeah. I guess you'd have to commit suicide to reset the day. Um, I mean, faced with that particular scenario, it's all about the scenario, down. I hope somewhere there is an alien world with mushroom trees. Like to fucking go to that. Bam. Why they make the shrine quest such shit? Oh well. After this, all the remaining shrine quests are gonna be easier than this motherfucker here. This motherfucker here. Yeah, that does remind me of Wanted. 2008 with James McAvoy and Morgan Freeman and Angelina Jolie. And typically Morgan Freeman wouldn't cuss on screen. He wouldn't say motherfucker or fuck or anything. Usually that was Samuel L. Jackson being the African American gentleman on the screen. So after years of being in the movies, like decades, 2008 we go see Wanted, and it's like the same like story like The Matrix. It's like the guy's in a dead end job and he hates his boss and he hates his office, he hates his coworkers, he hates his life. It's the same plot from Office Space and Fight Club, and I mean it's the same type of character like Neo from The Matrix and all that. Except it's deeper into the 21st centuries because Wanted came out in 2008. So at the end, when James McAvoy meets Morgan Freeman, he's like, "And you shoot this motherfucker here." And the audience, they didn't know if they were supposed to laugh. I knew immediately that was funny, and so I think most people let it go and just started laughing because there was no other recourse for that. Because I suppose it was written. The writers were probably thinking, Morgan Freeman doesn't usually ever say curse words in movies. What if we had him say motherfucker when he's like revealed at the end? It's like a really good idea, as it turns out. And you shoot that motherfucker here. Yeah, of course I was laughing with my friend in the theater. Yeah, that would be like hell if somebody just kept playing an accordion and you had to listen to the same accordion song like forever, or that they just played fucking polka. You went to hell and you're like, hold on, where's the demons and where's the blood and the skulls? And they're like, nope, it's just gonna be a bird playing polka. No, playing a accordion, jamming out Italian style tunes. Fuck, dude. I guess it would be charming if you were in France or Italy and in a romantic type situation. I guess it would be pretty cool. Dun, 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 dun. No, where do lovers go when they're when do people who get married, where do they go on their honeymoon? I think most of the time, like, okay, if they can't afford it, they go to the Caribbean, right? And there's probably stuff if they can't afford the Caribbean too, but the most iconic thing to do during the social media age, I guess, besides that one rock where people are dying because they're not paying attention, trying to take the perfect wedding photo or proposal photo or whatever. It seems like most of the people I know, they take a trip to Hawaii when they get married, and that's the big one. So that's what I've seen. It's to me, it's not very. It's I guess kind of cool, but it seems rather trendy to do that um, when you're getting married. Go to Hawaii. Da, 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 da. What did my parents do after after they got married? They went to on a Caribbean cruise, but they had already been to Hawaii. So, anyways, uh, da, 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 da. Not to discount the Hawaiian marriage, though. Not to discount it, though. It is pretty cool. I'm sure it's beautiful there. I mean, I have been starstruck, like, oh, Jim Carrey and George Harrison and Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. They live in Hawaii and have their and Mick Fleetwood and like, I am like somebody who does. I do think it's cool, like, Hawaii, but as a trendy like honeymoon, sort of like everybody's doing that. But that doesn't really negate its awesomeness as a uh, marriage destination during the honeymoon. So it's still an exotic and beautiful vacation, no matter how you slice it. Indeed. So I don't want to throw stones in a glass house. Um, but this waiting for the moon shit. All right, here's what I'm gonna. I got the chasm, huh? Yeah. How many regalis we got, Dawn? Get my regali, driving my Bugatti. You know my name is Scotty. Trying to limit my follies. Usually I'm pretty jolly. I got Shih Tzus, no collies. Keep the flow going. The tiger was Bengali. All right. Hey guys, I've uh, guys, you need to keep yourself together. Get your shit together, or get your no bones about it. Nah. Yeah, I hope the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, with Johnny Depp, it's like, I hope, yeah, Sir Paul McCartney, he's in the prison, and then he like talks to, or it's like, I hope it's, who would be cool? Oh yeah, it'd be cool if they got Ozzy Osbourne in the next one. That's Ozzy Osbourne. He's a captured pirate, and he's like, hey, he's like, Johnny, I got a joke to tell you, but you bloke or whatever, however English people sound or whatever. You matey bloke. You bloody bloke, or whatever they say over there. And I got a joke to tell you, mate. And then Johnny Depp's like, all right. And I like to hear it. It kind of sounds like he's drunk. He's drunk off rum. And then Ozzy's like, a man walks into a bar. I mean, no, a man walks into the inn and he says, and the clerk says, yeah. No, wait. The man says, so what's going on here? What are the options? And then the clerk says, poker in the front and liquor in the back. And he's like, ha. And I hope that's the joke they use, though, because they already did the skeleton and the mop one. And then Ozzy's like, see you around, mate. And then Johnny Depp's like, oh, see you later. Oh, take care. Like talks in the like drunken sailor speak. Drunken sailor pirate drawl accent. Yeah. So that, I mean, some people, they're like, oh man, you're missing out not being married. And it's like, you know what though? At least a crazy woman's not going to put a turd in my fucking bed. Okay. So at least that's not going to happen. Amber Turd. I'm sure they had some pretty tight fucks though. But I mean, she was pretty hot looking. I would have been banging that shit before she put the turd in my bed. Trying to get that on. Especially if I was like a multi-millionaire, I would have been shagging the hell out of that. Shagging that ass. Maybe their like 20-year age difference was probably killing the relationship there. Yeah, I mean, no matter if he's like rich, I mean, it's like definitely a disconnect. I mean, 20-year age difference. I mean, That's kind of pushing it. Not for a shag, but like just for a shag, it's fine. But for a marriage, maybe it's not. It depends on the people, I guess. But she is like batshit crazy though. Can you not light this tree up, Dom? What's up with this G? What is up with this G? Up in the forest. I'm just. Can you not burn this bramble down? Oh wait, yeah. Try this fire arrow. Did we do it? Yes. Storm's coming in, and then tomorrow's McDonald's. Yeah. Oh, that was dope. Nice. Did I accomplish the mission then? I don't know about all that. Oh, maybe it's over here. I don't know what I'm doing. For real. But we have a skull cave, so that's all we know. Skull cave. Dope. Well, it looks like I'm going to make a new home in the forest in my skull cave. Yeah, right. Dropping the bees. Can you freeze the bees? Can you freeze the bees? Oh, no. You can't freeze the bees. You can beat the bees. You can't freeze the bees. Oh, the briar, the bramble. Yeah. Now that's some really realistic sounding wilderness music. I mean, effects. Yeah. Ugh. It's 2 in the morning, dog. No, I'm not backing it in yet. I'm just acknowledging the time stamp there. Are we on Andor or Indoor? Nerds. It's fun to be a nerd. Not really. Okay. Got my roasted bird drumstick. Yeah. Yeah, I. No, listen. A movie I loved when I was a kid. It was called Three Amigos. It had I fucking adored that movie. It was so retarded. It was so silly, but it was so hilarious. It was Steve Martin and Chevy Chase and Martin Short. And so, what? That didn't even make sense, Don. Gotta make your shit make sense, G. G, G, G. Make your shit make sense, G. Is it up here? Oh, we got it, dude. Got the Yaha, dog. It's my brown boy right there. Is it really brown? Let's see what color my homie is. No, I guess it's a lot of different. I don't know. That's my lime green homie over here. My lime green homie. Cool rock. Oh, I see. That was clever. Ding. That was sneaky. Yeah. Got it intriguing up in here. Ah. Got my orange dog. Oh yeah. Oh my bad, dude. Sorry to throw the rock on your head. Uh. Yeah, get excited that the McDonald's is coming. If the storms and the thunderstorms aren't too bad. So I think I might, like get a double quarter pounder with cheese this time. So I feel like a double. Not that I want to get like fat, but like super fucking fat. But it's more about like just enjoying the burger. It's not really about like it's not about like frantically worrying about my weight and just like where you go on a exercise binge or you go on a fasting binge and you try to drop weight like drastically like like one of those things. So I think I could ease into like a diet and a fasting routine if I commit. So I'm not really worried about what they would call initial results. I'm kind of more worried about long term results. Is really where my goal is at. So we'll focus on long term goals, but step by step, incrementally, um, getting to those. Okay. Who was I watching the other day that had the fast? Now was it Jason Statham that has the fast? That's like from it might be Jason Statham. It might be somebody else who has the fast from it's I just got fried, dog. He has the fast from it's 8:30 to 12:30 every day, and then yeah. Maybe I can't do the 8:30 to 12:30. I could probably do the another fast method I could do is probably I could do like I could do the 5:30 to like 10 one though. I think I could probably manage that one. So that's probably a program I could get on. That would be workable. Um, but also I have to consider that my weight's not extreme. It's not morbidly obese. It's just not where, you know, I want to be. Um, but that can be remedied through fasting and through uh, dietary choices and all that. But I have to realize since I've been walking, especially um, when the pandemic started, I started walking a lot, and I do a lot of heavy lifting. So actually, a lot of the weight is muscle. It's not just all fat. So especially my leg muscles, and yeah, I do lift quite a lot of things. So, but I would like to increase the muscle and um, reduce the fat, obviously. I want to doge my diet. So, doge my diet, doge, pose, flows. Yo, put on my hood, don't pose in the doge. Yo, get the flow on. Yo, what's up? Oh, is it my sword? Or no, it's not your sword, which is the problem. Is it your shield? Nope. Mm, oh, got fucking annihilated, dog. Got annihilated. I got annihilated. Mm, mm, mm. Stop tripping. Yeah, I've been seeing the kids riding the electric bikes, and they're pretty fast. They can go. I don't know if they can. Some of the really expensive bikes they can go up to. They can go as fast as a motorcycle. I mean, I've just been reading stuff about electronic bikes. I've been seeing them in the neighborhood quite a bit. I heard about the danger of the bikes. What is fucking going off on me? Oh, it's my bows. Oh, that's what it is, silly. You didn't check your bows. You need to check your hose. Because I'm on the road, bro. Yeah, Oliver Stone, The Doors came on, and I didn't feel like watching it because I think I've been watching it ever since I was like 11 years old. And in fact, some dude stole it from me, stole the copy that my parents had. Oh, I got some hell for that. Stealing my shit. You can tell when some guy's gonna steal your shit because he'll tell you, and it may not be directly, but if someone's gonna steal your shit, they go, "Hey man, you got a really cool album, man," or they'll be like, "Oh man, you got the Doors with Jim Morrison. Wow, you got this Queen record." You can always tell when someone's gonna steal your shit because they're gonna tell you, and it might be direct, it might be subtle, but that's how they're telling you they're gonna take your stuff. Oh man, you got a nice computer. That means they're gonna try to steal it. Or can I borrow it? Dude, can I borrow that album, man? I'll give it back, I promise. It's always like that. I just I just told one dude for Queen, uh, a night at the opera. I was like, don't think so. I was like, because I'd worked this slaving job 40 hours a week all the time, and like you know those albums aren't cheap, and so the CDs or the digital downloads, those things aren't cheap. So some guy's just gonna gank my record and say, "Oh, I forgot. Oh, dude, I forgot. Oh, sorry, man, I lost it. I don't know where this badass Queen record went. Oh, oh, I don't know where Oliver Stone the Doors is with Val Kilmer is at. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I wonder how many friendships have ended with people's because people's shit is missing. Probably a lot. So if they have Elon take down Tesla Day on Saturday, and I'm gonna have a support Tesla Saturday. Then I'll have a anti-protest protest, a reverse protest, a counter protest. That's the proper word for it. The counter protest. Make it sound like a boxing match. Doom is coming. Yeah, so it's supposed to be Tesla takedown. Saturday is supposed to be a peaceful day of protests and gatherings and anti Elon Musk and anti Trump and Tesla activities, I suppose. But all it takes is one knucklehead to ruin the whole shit. So we'll see what happens. All it takes is one knucklehead with a knife or a gun or something, and all that it's game over. One dumbass with the Molotov, and it's the Batho. Fuck around and find out. So, some Darwin Awards might be won that day, I think, on the left. Might be a Darwintopia. Survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive and prosper and reproduce. Dun, dun. So some people might think that altruism or intelligence is the pathway to power, money and power and success and fame and glory and all that. No, it turns out that a key component of power is disagreeableness and actually a lot of ruthlessness. So a lot of criminality, it seems. So so I don't think it is definitely survival of the fittest, but it's that most people at the top, they look like they cheated or they've done something criminal behavior, and so I'm not saying every single one has done criminal behavior or that every single one is ruthless, but that does seem to be a defining trait of success besides luck or hard work. Well, it is a winner take all world, so it's the world itself is ruthless in that sense, or the world is ruthless and relentless rather. Well, it's a lot easier to sleep during the rain, so I look forward to that. It's really nice and pleasant. If it's not thunderstorming too loud, then I have quite a glorious sleep, quite rejuvenating. Oh, hey, is it blood moon time? It's glowing. Let's get naked. Not literally, but this might have I waited it out? Um, Now there is a YouTube commentator that gets lost. The Chilean writer, author, and director, YouTube personality, Coach Red Pill Gonzalo Lira. I think he's um, yeah, he was commenting on the Russian invasion of Ukraine from the beginning. Um, I did it. Dun, dun, dun. Well, sometimes patience. You can't wait for the wizard too long, Frodo, or you might find that life passed you by. But sometimes patience, if you have a goal, uh, can reap rewards if you're, exercising patience or discipline for a reason. Yes, Mijaroki Shrine. We finally did this bitch ass shrine quest. Finally did it. Let's go down to the Stargate. Ah, it's a battle trial. Excellent. To you sets foot in the shrine, I am Naja Roki. In the name of the goddess Helia, I offer this combat trial, a modest test of strength. Alrighty, alrighty then. Do 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 do. The Thunder Blade, Thunder, Thunder, Thundercats. No, for those 1980s, former 1980s kids like me. What was it? Thunder, Thunder, Thundercats. I didn't watch that one, as I've said many, many, many times before. Uh, it's just all my friends in the neighborhood had all these Thundercats toys everywhere. I was I was always kind of semi mystified. I knew what it was. I just didn't watch the show. I'm disturbed actually by anthropomorphic cats as people. That whether I'm watching cats or I'm watching Thundercats, it doesn't matter. But anthropomorphic human cat people always is disturbing, highly. That's why I can't watch stuff like Island and Doctor Moreau. I mean, I will watch it, you know, but it's just always been like a turn off, that kind of material. But to each their own, I guess. Uh, Now, anthropomorphic dogs or human like dog people, that doesn't bother me at all. But like Chewbacca and shit like that, like Sasquatch and Bigfoot, that seems natural to me. Yeti and forest, hairy forest monsters and stuff like Chewbacca and Sasquatch, and that's okay to me. To me, that's natural. That's like, oh, okay. But fucking cat people, that's just scary. It's about as scary as like Planet of the Apes, where there's monkey people. When did R2D2 become evil? R2, what happened to you? R2 went evil. He went to the dark side. Hell yeah. I joined Lord Vader. Use the Force link. Why don't they make a Star Wars game graphics this good? Fucking lazy bastards. My thunder blade broke. Bogus. Master Sword ran out of energy. Ah, dude. You about to get down, boy. Down. Ah, we did it. What Gandalf is saying is, don't wait for the wizard, Frodo. That's a metaphor. Don't wait for the wizard. That means you must go with Aragorn to Weathertop. You must go against. You must go on the quest against the Dark Lord, and not wait at the village bar. You know, basically, is what it means. At the village free. At the Prancing Pony Inn. Oh, I'm gonna charge my phone, Holmes. Time for a new chapter. Chapter. There you go. May the goddess smile upon you. You want to do chapters? Chapters. I really like that. Good idea. Chapters. Write that idea down. Ready to go. We finally did this dadgum quest. Oh yeah, I didn't finish the story about Three Amigos. Let me do that. So there was Chevy Chase, Martin Short, Steve Martin, and this silly ass movie called Three Amigos, and it was like a noir. I mean, like it was a retro movie for like the 1930s, or I think it was even earlier. Was it like 1920s? So it was a noir, like a throwback movie, and it wasn't as good as Blazing Saddles or anything, but it was like in that similar parody type vein. So the story goes that in the Three Amigos, that there's this group of three white guys that pretend to be, um, I'm sorry, that are like they're freedom fighters in Mexico, and they're called the Three Amigos, and they have like Spanish outfits and shit too, or Mexican outfits, and they save the villagers of Mexico from evil bandits and tyrants and shit. They're kind of like white Zorro, a group of like white Zorros, I guess. So they're gringos, but they save people in Mexico somehow or whatever. Or that's the film series is called Three Amigos in Hollywood, and so a lady in Mexico and her son are getting harassed by a evil drug lord gangster called El Guapo, and so um, they send a letter not knowing that the Three Amigos are just actors and they're not gun fighters. They're not mercenaries. So that's the main gist of the movie is that that's provides most of the comedy is that Three Amigos are fighting these bandits, but they're not really they're actors. That's the joke, I guess, most of the movie. And that's me, boy. You're about to get domed. Excuse me, no. You're about to get that ass smashed, boy. About to put on a book down for me. Ready to go, no? Get it on, brother. About to get ass whooped. About to get that ass beat, boy. Might as well be jacking off, don't jacking off your stick, boy. Some of that tough nut cake. I want to use on my tough nut cake. Yeah. Oh man, I got fucking tackled. Nice shot. So even though Martin Short's funny in Three Amigos, and I guess Chevy Chase is sort of funny in scenes, he's not as funny as he should be. I don't know. He's not really given like great material to work with. The the favorite Chevy Chase moment I love is when he's in that he's trying to keep a taco together and the chicken falls out, and then he tells the Mexican people, he says, "Do you got anything besides Mexican food?" That was like pretty funny. I like even that the chicken's falling out of his tortilla. It's yeah, that made me laugh too. Yeah, he has some other funny-ish parts, but I think who steals the show is Steve Martin. Definitely stealing that show for sure. It's kind of weird because if you have a situation where Chevy Chase is with Steve Martin and Martin Short, the problem is that like there's so much talent there that somebody's going to get overshadowed. That's what happened. There was you know, that sort of thing. Three Amigos isn't a great movie anyway. It's just I just thought it was funny when I was a kid, so I still like it to this day actually, even though it's old. Like I'm getting and so then one of my favorite parts in the movie is Steve Martin, and he's trying to get the attention of Chevy Chase and Martin Short because they're stealing from the Hollywood studio their Three Amigos suits because they've been fired, and they're trying to get their suits back so they could. They think they're going to go down to Mexico and do a show. They don't know that they're going into a dangerous drug cartel or drug gang environment down there. They think they're just playing their characters, and so Steve Martin is trying to do like animal noises to get to get the attention of his other two amigos, and he's like caca caca caca, and he's making stupid ass noises. I still think that part's funny to this day. There's a lot of great Steve Martin stuff. So, is there a problem with the Three Amigos? I guess one of the biggest problems with it, it tries to. It's very difficult to have an action comedy, and I mean, obviously you have the Rush Hour movies and 48 Hours, and Lethal Weapon, Bad Boys. I mean, yeah, those are like the cop. I guess they're mostly dramas, but there's a lot of funny parts in it. So, but maybe I think Three Amigos has difficulty deciding whether it wants to be a comedy or an action picture. It's mostly a comedy, but it has a bit of an identity crisis. Definitely. Oh, thanks, asswipe. Oh, I almost had my death blow right there. Almost had my death blow. Don't you know that really blowed? I just like the part where he's like, caca, 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 cuckoo, cuckoo. He's just making stupid noises, trying to get the attention of the other two amigos. Ha 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 ha. I bet he had such a fun time, like thinking of what stupid noises he was going to come out with. I think he had a great. I think Steve Martin had a great time improvising this silly shit. I bet he did. Ooh, this guy's bashing my head in more than Negan. Oh, holy shit. Well, it's time to scamper off now to the Lost Forest, the Korok. Yeah. And then quite soon I'll be going to the Land of Dreams when I go to sleep tonight, as does everyone else. If they are sleeping people, I would estimate most people are sleeping people unless they have a strange disorder. Yeah, yeah. My stabbing experience wasn't as traumatic as my creative writing teacher. Um, she said that she got stabbed like a lot in the parking lot, and so her experience sounded a lot more traumatic than mine was. And initially, if she was attacked in a parking lot and she was I would presume a younger, attractive woman, the guy probably took no mercy on her and stabbed her all over, really badly. And so she's probably in danger of, who knows, she might have bled out and, or she might have passed out from the loss of blood unless she was able to get herself to the emergency. I want to get a shield stash going on. Yeah. I don't think she got. I don't think that my teacher got raped though. I think she just got fucking. Uh, of course, I didn't ask her how many times she got stabbed or anything like that. That's kind of rude. Even if it is your teacher, your professor, that's still kind of rude to ask. How many times did you get stabbed? Well, I got stabbed 20 times. Now, the person in Texas that just got stabbed 55 times, I don't think they recovered, huh? No, I think they're dead. Yeah. Mm, my boy. All right, we expanded our stashes. Yeah. The great Deku tree, all decked out. Ah, yeah, this does remind me of Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke or whatever. The Japanese forest spirits. It's Shintoism. Shintoism. I like that. Princess Mononoke. Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki. Yeah. God, I was so whipped. That's a movie that. Oh my God. Holy shit. What? No way. The budget was $2.35 billion. Gotta be fucking. That's holy shit. Spirited Away. Yeah, I watched both of these. Yeah, that Japan animation is fucking tits. Some of the best shit I've ever seen. Pickle Man or Pickle Correct. Some of that sugar cane down. We had a special shopping spree. Give it my spoon, bitch. What? Better give me a lodging, dog. Oh, I didn't know there was a little joke. He's like, he's having a nightmare. He's asleep. He's like, there's vegetarians everywhere. Get out of my face. That's fine. That was a funny joke. I had a nightmare about vegetarians. So funny. Oh, all right. Oh yeah, I know what they're called. Don't. Yo, my boy Daz. Oh yeah, I bought everything. Keep it pickle. Better let it trickle. Peace. I like how there's like pea pods everywhere. The great Dorku tree. Fool. Did he go to sleep? you know you could climb the Deku tree? Uh, I didn't know that. I'd never even thought about it before today. I got the Deku. Yeah, that's how I get through. Yeah, that's good. I climb the Deku. That's how I get through. Nice. You know what I'm gonna do? Got my boy here. My boy has a questionnaire. Got your boy Walton. The riddles of Hyrule. Uh, better recognize Dawn. Okay. Better recognize it. Recognize. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. They don't think I know what's up. Oh, I already know what's up. They just best respect. Where's my pumpkins at? No. Get that fortified pumpkin. Yeah. Ha. Well, I don't think I have a sun shrimp. Bummer. I could try. I could see you. Shit. Oh, there it is. Yes, I got one. Woo! Time to go to Dreamland to get ready for McDonald's. Yeah. God bless. Peace.